Hello, my dear students. I hope you all are fine. Today, we will continue our revision on lesson Stars and Planets. In the previous lesson or the previous video, we speak about the sun and its characteristics. We know the components of the solar system. Today, we will know the 8 planets and their characteristics, and we will talk about the moons and know the numbers of the moons in our solar system. Let's start with our 8 planets. With the meaning of planet, we have to know at the beginning what the meaning of planet. Planets are dark bodies that revolve around the sun in a fixed orbit. They are dark bodies revolve around the sun, okay, in a fixed orbit or paths. We have to know that the arrangement of the planets are according to their distance from the sun. The planets are arranged according to their distance from the sun, the nearest to the farthest. The nearest planet to the sun is Mercury. So we will speak about each planet and its characteristics. Let's start with the nearest planet to the Earth, which is Mercury. Mercury is the nearest planet to the Earth. The second planet is Venus. The second planet is Venus, and it is the most beautiful planet. The third planet is Earth, which is called the watery planet. It is the planet where we live. It's called by this name because it is the only planet which have water or occupied with water. So they may ask you here and put a give reason and say Earth is called a watery the watery planet. Give reason. Earth is called the watery planet. Why the Earth is called by this name? We will say because the Earth planet is the only planet which is occupied with water. It is the only planet which is occupied by water. Okay, let's move to the fourth planet, which is Mars. Mars is the red planet. Why it's called by this name? Why we call Mars by this name? Because Mars rocks contain iron metals. Mars rocks contain iron metal, so it's called by this name. So if you ask it about this part, they may ask you and say give reason. Mars is called by the red planet. Why would they call Mars by this name? We will say because Mars rocks contain iron metals. Okay, let's move to the fifth planet, which is Jupiter. Jupiter is the biggest planet in the solar system. It is the biggest planet in the solar system. While Saturn is a planet which have colored rings around it. It is a planet which have colored rings around it. Okay, what about Uranus? Uranus is the cold planet because it's very far from the sun, so we call it by the cold planet. Neptune, which is the last planet in the solar system, is known by the blue planet. It's known by the blue planet. So we now know that the characteristics of each planet. Let's move to the moons. Moons are dark bodies that revolve around the earth and reflect the sunlight falling on its surface, or they are dark body, not only the earth, because the earth is not the only planet which have moons. So we can say that moons are dark bodies that revolve around planets and they reflect the sunlight which is falling on them. Okay, so the moon revolve around the planets, while the planets revolve around the sun. We have to take care about this part. Let's know the number of our solar system moons. Mercury and Venus has no moons. Earth had only one moon. While Mars has two moons. Jupiter has 62 moons. Saturn has 60 moons. Uranus has 27 moon. Neptune has 13 moon. Okay, so the total of the solar system moons are 165 moons. Let's see picture for our solar system planets. Here is the sun and the 8 planets. Mercury, the smallest and the nearest. Neptune, Uranus, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn with its rings that surround it. Jupiter is the biggest planet. Venus, the beautiful planet, and Mars, the red planet. Earth is the watery planet and its moon. Uranus, Neptune, the blue planet. Uranus, the coldest one. Let's see some of our solar system moons. Here is a picture for the moons. Jupiter moon is called Ganymede, and Titan is for Saturn. Here is another moons. Here is the Earth moon, which is called by its name Moon. So I hope you all get benefit from this revision about the stars and planets lesson. Thank you for hearing and watching me.